Hi, I'm Ellie.
Hi, I'm Harvey.
Hi, I'm Nicole.
And today we're doing our BBC school report.
Today we are talking about animal cruelty and how we use makeup and it affects their lives. So off to Miss B, will we go? What makeup brands do you use?
I use Benefit, Chanel, MAC and Clinique.
Are you aware of all the brands that test it on animals?
I know that Chanel don't test it on animals, and I don't think Clinique do either, but I've learnt recently that MAC do, which is upsetting, and apparently Benefit do. What?
Yes, they've been testing it on animals for over 3 years.
I've been lied to and I feel robbed. Okay, yeah.
The makeup brands, what we found out was Revol, MAC, Maybelline, Benefit, Max Factor and Rimmel. All use it.
I'm in shock.
Would you still use these brands after we've told you this?
No, I stopped using MAC once I found out that they were tested on animals, so now I'm going to have to ditch Benefit as well. You guys are killing me.
Would you personally encourage others to stop using them?
Yes, because I think it's unnecessary. If other brands can do it and it costs a bit more money, then everyone else can do it.
Would you contact companies to put a stop to it?
Maybe if I had the time. Yes, no. I don't think they should be tested on animals, so yeah.
If you found a makeup that wasn't tested on animals, but it was just as good as the ones that are, would you use them?
Yes.
Or would you go for your...
Oh, no. Wait, so repeat the question.
If you found a makeup that was just as good as the ones that are tested on animals, would you use them?
But it's not tested on animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. 100%.
Even if they're more expensive?
Yeah, even if they're more expensive, definitely.
Alright, okay, thanks.
What type of makeup brands do you use?
Mainly drugstore, so like the cheaper end of things, just because it's more affordable and you kind of get more for your money.
Yeah. Are there any certain brands like MAC or NYX?
Yeah, I do own, the majority of my makeup is probably like NYX, Rimmel. I do have a few MAC things though.
Okay, that's very nice. Do you know what brands are actually tested on animals?
Now that I'd have to say no.
Well, all three you just said are.
Oh, that is quite shocking.
Quite a lot of makeup is actually tested on animals. Now you found out that they're tested on animals, do you think you'll still use them as much?
Probably not. I would probably want to look into that more often.
Okay, would you, if a friend was using that and you found out they were always wearing it, would you try and convince them to stop using it because it's tested on animals?
I would definitely mention it to them. Obviously, it's their decision, but I would definitely tell them about it.
Yeah. Do you know what it can actually do to an animal?
I don't. I've seen a few like disturbing clips and things like on social media, but not.
Well, most makeup start off feeling. So when you put it on the animal's skin, it can actually burn them and give them severe burns and things on their skin. So it does quite a lot of harm to them. If you could, would you talk to a company about trying to change this?
I think it's definitely something we need to think about, yeah.
If you found a product that looked and felt the exact same as your products that are tested on animals, would you use them?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. So what makeup brands do you use?
Mostly Max Factor. It's quite cheap, but I find this always effective.
Okay, are you aware of which brands actually use animal testing?
No, I'm not. I do know that the ones that test on animals tend to be cheaper. Tend to be cheaper than the ones that aren't tested on animals, and unfortunately it is quite hard to access the more expensive materials.
Well, MAC actually tests on animals, and would you still use that product?
Well, I'd probably need more information on which brands don't test on animals, and then check the prices on them.
Yeah. Would you personally encourage others to kind of go towards non-tested ones?
Yeah, definitely. I like to think that I wouldn't use products that test on animals. I don't like the idea of it, and I try not to think about it. I feel like it's the same as like vegetarians and things like that. Like, well, not exactly the same, but I'd like to be able to, but I find it hard, cost-wise and products that suit you eyes, but I would encourage people to try and use ones that aren't tested.
Yeah. Would you contact companies that use testing on animals and ask them to stop?
If there was a petition, then yes, because if the makeup brand I currently use decided not to test on animals, then that would be absolutely fantastic. So if that was a way of getting that to happen, then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Which makeup brands do you use?
I use NYX and REM and other similar cruelty-free brands.
Are you aware of which brands test on animals?
I think I am, I'm not 100% sure.
If you did use a animal tested brand, would you try and stop if you found out that they were testing?
Yeah, I'd stop.
Would you personally encourage others to use cruelty-free makeup?
Well, definitely. I mean, there's so many options out there, so many affordable options, like Superdrug, their like own brand is cruelty-free, so.
Would you contact companies to ask them to stop testing on animals?
Yes, and I have recently. I've contacted L'Oreal.
Thank you for the very quick survey.
Now off to Nicole and Harvey, who's interviewing Miss Nate.
What makeup brands do you use? I use lots of different brands. I use Bare Minerals mostly because they're quite natural products. But I also like just general high street brands sometimes. Yes, lots of different ones.
Including MAC and Maybelline.
Yeah, including those ones.
Do you know what brands test on animals?
Yes, yeah, there's lots of brands that do test on animals at the moment. However, we've just had Lush in to do a workshop with the Year 9 girls who are very ethical, and they make sure that none of their ingredients or their products are tested on animals at all in the process, which I think is quite good.
If you found out about brands that test on animals, would you stop using them?
Yes, I believe so, directly especially. I don't think it's a very good thing that animals are tested for pure vanity for ourselves. It definitely should be something that is taken out of the testing process.
Did you know that MAC, Maybelline, Benefit, Max Factor and Rimmel test on animals?
Yes, I do believe I want yes, I do believe that they are tested on animals in some of the processes, but not necessarily all of their products.
Does that mean you're going to stop using them?
I will definitely make sure that I look carefully before choosing my products next time, definitely.
So we're back with Mr. McNiff here, and we're going to ask him about makeup. So what brands of makeup does your wife use?
Brands of makeup, that's it. Well, you put me on the spot there now, Ellie. What I do know is that she goes to Boots a lot, and I think number 7, Boots number 7 is something she uses, but I don't know what. I've got a feeling that's one thing that she tends to use, like for a foundation or something.
What? Are you aware of which brands test on animals?
No, I'm not. No.
Some of the top things are Revlon, MAC, Maybelline, Benefit, Max Factor and Rimmel.
Right, I didn't know that.
If your wife did use them, would she still use them after finding this out?
No, I believe she felt that they were tested on animals, she would change her brand. Yeah.
If there was a makeup that felt and looked exactly the same but wasn't tested on animals, do you think she would use it?
Yes, I do, I think she would.
Would
Is
you?
number 7, do we know whether number 7 is, or?
Some of it is and some of it isn't.
Ah, right. I'll have to tell her when I get home tonight.
After research.
Would you contact companies to ask them to stop testing on animals?
I would support an organisation if they're looking, to deal with the issue of non-tested on animals. Yes, I would, I put my name to something. Yes, I would personally.
Would you personally encourage others to stop using animal-tested products?
Yes, because I love animals.
Thank you very much. That's bye from Ellie.
Bye from Harvey.
Bye from Nicole.